Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania and gorgeous PNC Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the mound in this one, Paul Skeens. What should we keep an eye on here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Just about to get underway. Jeremy Pena up now for the Tigers. Fouled off. He was late.
Nope. Ball one.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. One down. Here's Riley Green.
Second, left fielder, Riley Green.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here is Spencer Torkelson. Swings through that.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. Did not go. Just getting started here in Pittsburgh. Check swing. He went. That's strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good eye in that spot. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Back here at PNC Park, and the right-hander with the good curveball, Tyler Glasnow. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
One away. Lau at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A solo shot. The Pirates score first. It's 1-0. One down. Cal Raleigh digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Raleigh getting the starting catcher, hitting third in the lineup, and this season he's hitting over 330. Oh. Strike 2. Fights it off. You'll see another. 2-2 now. Started after it. Appeal to third. And no swing, says James Kingsley. Payoff pitch. Draws the walk there. So a man at first. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. That's to third. Fair ball. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Runners at the corners here, one away. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. 1-0. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
There's a strike. 95 of that one. Back to the mound. Might have him hung up here. Slings to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in Pittsburgh, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Late with the swing there.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Outside with a breaking ball. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Now one miss.
Inside.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now one away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Dylan Dingler at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss. Ball one there. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Bottom of the inning at the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
Ball. That's inside.
Check swing, and he went. And the count's even at 2. In the air to left center. And it falls. And a good start to the inning. Brian Reynolds here.
Ball 1.
Runner on the go. Foul ball there. Runner goes again. Strike in there. Go to second. On a bounce. Safe. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rodriguez under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Ball. Down.
And the 1-0.
Ball. In. Hey.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. Jared Triolo, the next to hit.
Ball. That's out.
Fastball for a strike. Foul ball. 2 runs across in the inning, bottom half of inning number 2. And that's
Ball, that's
outside.
out.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. Trey Turner with a chance now. Fly to right his first time. On the ground, Torkelson. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at PNC Park, top half of the 3rd inning. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. And a big swing and a miss. Just
Ball.
missed.
Inside. What do you
Check
got?
swing, now an appeal to 3rd. And James Kingsley says he won around. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's Gleyber Torres. Could be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Not in time. He's safe. Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to 3rd. And he held up. 2 on, 1 out. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And a 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that's fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Up and in, and 1-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Back here in Pittsburgh, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Brandon Lau. That's hard hit in the line, and that's got extra base bases written all over it. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Raleigh swings through it for strike one. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. The relay throw. Safe. He beats it. And Kyle Schwarber will come up 1-for-1 with a single so far. And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over. Nobody getting loose out in the pen. So a little consultation. 2 on, 1 out. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. 0-for-1 so far. Not close with that one. Ball 1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get.
What a stop. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Start of the 4th. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. Inside.
Nope. That's
and
inside.
It's 1-0.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. That one fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Struck out swinging his first time. Outside low, ball 1. Hit in the air, center field. And there's 2 away. Teoscar Hernandez up now for the Tigers. No question about this one. It's out of here. That one felt good. And they cut into the lead. It's 3-1. So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. And it stays fair. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Waste no time there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
Ball, that's out.
The 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Looks like he wants the signs again. And a payoff pitch. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And now here is Brian Reynolds. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. In the air to left center. And there's one down. Ryan O'Hearn, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at second. He's trying for third. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Puts a bunt down. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Man at first with one gone. Jared Triolo getting ready to hit. And a swing and a miss. Triolo goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. Hit in the air out to center field. And there's 2 away. Throws it away. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Trey Turner now at the plate. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Throw there. Safe. This one high in the air to left center. And that ends the inning. Back here at PNC Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. Line to left. And that one hops the wall. The throw in safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Pena swings through it for strike 1.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Oh, that's inside.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Man at second. Pena tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing, he held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now, Riley Green, 1 for 2. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Just misses with that one. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Inside, ball 1.
Swing and a miss.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
That's down and in.
Ball 3.
Next offering is fouled back. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. We head to the bottom of the fifth. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brandon Lau. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Now pitching for
A new
Detroit,
arm into the game, the righty,
67.
Kyle Finnegan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight
that's
back
out.
into the game.
And that drops in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over.
And that one hammered into the corner, but foul. The 1-2. In the air to left center. Rodriguez in and to his right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's Cal Raleigh now. What more can you say about this guy? Switch hitter, huge power, great framer behind the plate. How did he get his nickname? Well, it was former teammate Jared Kelnick that dubbed him the Big Dumper. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here's the tag. New pitcher up here. Yup. On Ramirez.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Fastball for a strike.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
He did not go around. Time called now. And a 1-2. Got him. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Next to hit, Kerry Carpenter.
Fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Next one misses. Ball 2. And that one ripped to left. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And next to hit for Detroit, Teoscar Hernandez. Check swing called strike. That is strike 2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. Bottom of the 6th. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Pitching coach making his way to the mound, all quiet in the pen. So I guess he just wants to settle him down a little bit out there. And before the pitch, he steps off.
pitching for
Tyler
Detroit.
Holton will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Throw on to Torkelson. One pitch and one out. Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's 2 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Holton made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ryan Reynolds. And first offering is fouled off.
I think it's the deception, his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable when you only see him once. A lot of times he has success.
2 down, nobody on. That's to third. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, we go to the top of the 7th. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I know.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Ramirez, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Got him. One gone here.
Up next to the Tigers.
Down to third baseman, Colt Heath. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Gleyber Torres. Swings through that one. 0-1. Torres checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses. Bottom of the 7th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan O'Hearn. He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the 0-1. Hit weakly on the ground. Torres. The throw to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Now pitching for
Devin
Detroit,
Williams
number
into the game.
38.
He's into the game with the bases empty. High fly ball, right field. Hernandez moving under it, and there's 2 away. Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. On a line, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just...
Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses. Step off, and looks the runner back to third now. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball two. Ball left
Outside.
off the plate.
And a strike to the outside corner at 95. And ball 4, 2 aboard. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Cal Raleigh will hit next. And he's going to reset as he steps off the rubber.
Well, count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Two on, 2 outs. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The count 2-1. Way out front for strike 2. And there's a ball. Stays alive. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And that'll load the bases. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. Swings through that one for strike 1. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez in position. He's got it, and that's the inning. Back here at PNC Park. The top of the 8th. Pirates with a new arm on the mound. Isaac Matson. And a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Hang on. That time.
That just misses, and that's ball 1. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that's the first out. Now here is Riley Green. 1 for 3. Over down the right side, but foul. Strike 2. Got him swinging. Coming out of the bullpen for Beavers. 2 down, bases empty. Spencer Torkelson digs in now. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And ball 1.
Ball 2.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Marcell Ozuna. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Brennan Hanafy.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Nice grab. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. O'Neill Cruz, the next Pirate to hit.
Center fielder, O'Neill Cruz.
Swing and a line drive whipped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. So they'll get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next to hit, Brian Reynolds. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Nice stop. On the money. Nice play.
Up next for the Pirates,
Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. In the dirt. Man at second. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is low. Uh-oh. Throw goes to second. And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. That one ripped left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases.
next for the Tigers.
Scoring position, no outs. Kerry Carpenter, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that is out of play. Man at second. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Teoscar Hernandez up now for the Tigers. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. swings through that one out in front that time.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And it's even up. In the dirt. The Buccos trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Just one out remaining for the Tigers. Dylan Dingler will hit next.
Nope, outside.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. In the air to left center. Mangum on the move to the gap. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that is the ball game. Skeens with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.